Hello, everyone. I'm going to share today some really interesting information and findings that me and my mother found from Charlie's call logs. And I have to thank my mom. Big shout out to my mom for doing all of the transcribing work. I guess that's what you would call it. She kind of color coded all of the phone calls and found patterns, and we reverse Googled some of the numbers, and I really want to keep those numbers anonymous, but I will share with you some of the key people. But first, I just wanted to thank all of the people supporting this case and all of the channels that have been following this. Judy on her channel, and also Fancy Fiction and Mentor Lawyer, who kind of started this tidal wave of support for the Justice for Dan movement. Also, all of the people who notice things and comment. You guys are so much a part of the driving force that make everyone want to create more content and create justice for this case. So let's get right to Charlie's phone call logs and who we found out that he is calling. So first of all, we have the phone calls from April when he was arrested. I believe it was like April 24th or 25th through July 7th is what I received from the Tallahassee Public Records. We have the most phone calls from other, and those were numbers that I could not identify. It could be Wendy, it could be his friends. I just didn't have time to decode every number. But the second most frequently called number was one that I just found out today. My mother said there's this one number he keeps calling, and I believe that number belongs to a person with the name Janice Manoling. So I started looking on Instagram, and my mother was Googling it, but just before I made this video, I decided to give it another shot, and I was going to ask you guys to use your creative instincts to try to find out who Janice Manoling is in Miami. So I just Googled Janice Manoling, and what I found out is that Janice Manoling is a counselor at Key Counseling Center, and she is the founder and director of the Key Center. She has a mission for helping others and their families put forth an effort in reaching their utmost potential. She earned her master's degree in mental health counseling at Nova Southeast University, located in South Florida. Dr. Manoling is licensed in the state of Florida, Virginia, and District of Columbia. Dr. Manoling completed and earned her doctorate in education with focusing on counseling and supervision, where she completed her dissertation in the topic of cyberbullying. And first of all, Janice, sincerest apologies if it's not you calling Charlie. And we are not cyberbullying on this channel. We just want to find the truth. And also, kudos if you are counseling Charlie. This is a wonderful thing to do to help somebody through these tough times. So good for you, girl. And just be careful. That's all I have to say. So anyway, she has worked on numerous local universities, other notable counseling programs, Northwestern, Wake Forest. Very smart lady. She's a member of the American Counseling Association. So during her doctoral internship, she worked on a professional development with ACA, was provided and presentation opportunities in several conferences, yada, yada, yada. So guys, she is very accomplished, and let's just say Charlie is lucky to talk to this Janice lady. Let's hope that she just has her guard up, so to speak. Maybe he was working with her before he got arrested, and he just decided to continue with his counseling. So moving on, he's calling Janice the most out of any one single person. The next person he calls is Donna at 15%. And then at 10%, he calls Harvey. Another 20% of the time he calls his lawyers. And then at 5% of the time he talks to Bree, the mother of his child. So my mother also noticed that these most phone calls that she use only the calls that are like 10 minutes in duration, and that he calls about 10 people a day. And that's a lot. I mean, he really does spend a lot of time by the phone. They're letting him just talk away the day. I still haven't looked into like rules of calling. I'm not sure about how that works, but you know, one of my sources has told me that in jail, if you don't know somebody's phone number, you can always get, you know, a pen and paper, and they let you call like a bail bondsman at first, and then the bail bondsman can get you your lawyer's phone numbers, and then they can get you your family and friends' phone numbers. So he's just calling up every single person he knows from jail. And let's just, maybe we'll check in every few months with this and see, you know, if my mom's willing to continue to do all this groundwork. And if you guys have any more ideas of what I can do with this paperwork, just let me know. And I'm also trying to get Katie's jail logs as well. So I've got my work cut out for me, and more videos to come, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my Charlie sumo wrestling video. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.